Right then guys, welcome back to the Crony Bikers Garage, and today we'll find ourselves back at Virtue Honda in Nottingham, and the guy's just gone to fuel it up. I'm going to take out the CBR 650 with the brand new e-clutch system, which I'm really interested in trying out because I've got a scooter which is automatic rev and go, and I've got the NC 750 which is DCT, so this is going to be a really good comparison. So we're just going to have a quick look at the bike, figure out how it works, and we'll get on the road. Okay, so here we are. Gabe's just going to give me a walkthrough on how to operate this machine. So let's have a look then, Gabe. Sounds nice.
So, you've got a small icon on the display here. This is sort of the sole difference of the dashboard.
Yeah.
And that lets you know the e-clutch system is active. When it is, you simply...
Right. Straight into gear. Wow, yeah.
And then back down. And that's it, essentially. So you can start and stop without the
great stuff.
Clutch. However, something that kind of worries people about this is a really important part of controlling the bike is actually feathering the clutch at slower speeds.
Yeah.
If you pull in the clutch on this bike, it will disengage the e-clutch system and actually turn it off.
Okay.
So if I let go of the clutch right now, I can stall it.
Right.
Then, let's say you're going around a roundabout, you hold the clutch in, then you accelerate back up.
Yeah.
Once you spend around 5 seconds in the gear, it'll actually turn the e-clutch system back on.
Oh, so it all comes in and out automatic. Yeah. I was wondering about that, if you had to activate it yourself or not, yeah.
So it's on automatically, but if you do want to turn off the system entirely and sort of get rid of that, there's another screen in the settings.
Yeah.
So we've got a new control gimbal, so it's a sort of D-pad.
Yeah.
And then 5-inch TFT on these. So we go over to the right. Down to settings, then right at the top you'll see Honda e-clutch.
Yeah.
This gives you some controls over the quick shifter that's on the bike, which does still work while the e-clutch system is off.
Yeah.
And then you simply just turn that off. So now it's a fully sort of manual bike with an up and down quick shifter, and then you have control over the sensitivity of the shifter.
Yeah.
Other than that, it functions very similarly to the previous model. It's had a nice facelift.
Yeah, it looks really nice. Yeah.
New colour scheme that makes it look well, a lot more like a Blade essentially.
Yes, it does.
It's been diverse, sort of distilling down the aesthetics on the sports bike. So you'll notice now the 500, the 650, the Fireblade all have the same colour schemes available.
Yeah.
And the 600. This one, it's got the racing pack on it. So it used to be the case that we had a sports pack.
Yeah.
The CBR 650R. However, this has a quick shifter on it as standard, so that's taken out. You have the rear cowl, shaded front screen. You have the billet metal filler cap.
Yeah.
And then you get the tank side stickers and the 500 tank as well. And that is essentially it.
Very nice. Right.
In terms of general use of the bike, the main differences that I would stay aware of is that little logo there lets you know that the e-clutch system is engaged.
Yeah.
I definitely, well, that's the reason for sort of heading out on the bike, to give that system a try.
Yes.
Available on this and the CB650R.
Yeah.
So the sort of heritage naked version of this.
Great stuff. Okay.
Yeah, I've got a feeling it's going to be on a lot more bikes in the future as well.
Yes, me too. So is it going to be in e-clutch automatic mode by default when I start off?
Yeah. So what I will do is, this is as the bike is a standard, the e-clutch is going to be on.
Yeah.
So you just turn the bike on, side stand up, drop it down into gear, don't worry about that at all.
Don't touch that at all.
It completely does all the clutch work for you.
Yeah, I'm going to ignore that, I think. Okay, thanks Gabe. I'll see you in a bit. Thank you very much. Right then, boys and girls, let's go and sample this new e-clutch. Look how nice that bike looks. It's Fireblade, isn't it? Twin discs. I'll put the stats on the screen. Yes. It's been a while actually, and it's been a while since I rode a 4-cylinder. So the riding position, yeah, I feel like there's a lot of weight over the front on my arms, which is normally the case. So right, we're going to leave that alone and we're going to plonk it in first. Well, that went in nice. Okay, let's go. Yeah, very nice. One thing I've got to remember is I've still got to change gear myself. Oh yeah, wow. Wow, that was so nice. Oh wow, it's seamless to change gear. It's really nice. Let's get these mirrors doing a bit of what they should. First impressions, yeah, it's definitely a sportier bike than I'm used to. But yeah, this E-clutch, this E-clutch is quite amazing. I'm a daily commuter, so on and off the clutch, pain in the arse. So anything like this is just a godsend. That's why I ride a scooter daily, and that's why I love the DCT on the NC as well. Down a gear. Yeah. Smooth, really smooth. 4,000 revs. This is going to be one of those bikes that, being a 4-cylinder, it's going to build and build and build its power, isn't it, up the revs. Whereas my NC, the torque is all down low from like tick over to 3,000 or 4,000. I'm not used to this. Even though I've had sports bikes in the past, I've forgot. I've literally forgot what they're like to ride. Yeah, the E-clutch, it works seamlessly. It's fantastic. And the MPGs are showing on a bar instead of a number, so if it's all the way across, it's 100 miles to the gallon like now, which is good. Halfway is 50. And obviously if I go like this, it doesn't drop like a stone. Well, I would imagine you can average 65 MPGs on this quite easily. Well, as I've said, and I always say it, you can't buy a bad bike now. All the bikes you buy, they've all been years of development and materials we've got now, and suspension components. We've come on leaps and bounds from when I passed my test. I think even your bikes like your CF Motos and your Vogue, even they are like way better than you would expect. And we'll go left here, down the box. Oh, it's so nice just to bang down the box. Yes, I like this. I like the system. So you've got a little joypad here. You can turn the traction control on or off. I recognise that button. So what have we got then? Display type. Let's have a look. Sample bar. We'll try that one. Background. You've got black or white for day or night riding, or automatic. That's good. Favourite info. That's good to have, you know, if you want to see what your MPGs are or whatever. General, what's in general? Alright, so this has got Honda Road Sync as well. And I would imagine on this, because it's got a 5-inch TFT, you will actually be able to... That's alright, isn't it? So on this, I would imagine once you've connected your phone through the Honda Road Sync, you will get your navigation up on the screen, whereas on my ADV, it's on your phone. It's an app, although on my ADV you can still work it with that. So if we go down, it's got miles per gallon, trip A, trip B, total miles, Right, so it doesn't seem to have, I don't know why they do this. Some bikes will give you the average MPG and some bikes won't. Some bikes have a temperature gauge, temperature sensor for the ambient temperature, and some don't. So we'll have MPGs on. So I'll imagine it's quite good on fuel. So what else have we got? Oh yeah, a lot miles to the fuel range. There you go, you want that on, don't you? 178 mile range. He did just say he had to go back and put some fuel in it for me, which was nice. Yeah, I just like having a bit of a play. I do. I like having a play. I like to see what all the features it's got. I'm just going to park here. Just going to put it in neutral. I'm going to turn it off. The fan's on. And we're going to have, there it is, 24 reg. Dunlop Road Sport 2. It's got the standard configuration tyre, 120 on the front. I imagine that's a 180, which it is, 180/55. Nice swing arm, I like that. I like the exhaust. And that is the e-clutch system. That's like a bolt-on thing that you can have with or without. I think he said it was 100 quid extra. But what a nice looking bike. I'll put the price up on screen now. And I'll tell you another thing that interests me, but nobody ever lets you know this. I want to know what weight it can carry, and all Hondas have a sticker. So on this bike, the total weight of your 2 passengers plus luggage can't exceed 166 kilos. Sports bike though, isn't it? Now my scooter, for instance, that can take, I'm sure it's 189 kilos for 2 passengers and luggage, which is not bad. Small foot pegs, hero blobs, and there's your quick shifter. But yeah, what a nice looking bike. You'd be quite happy pulling up anywhere on that. CBR 650R. So the reason I'm on this, I just blagged a go. I said, have you got anything for a test ride? He says, what do you want to take? I said, I've not tried the e-clutch yet. He says, here's the keys, I'll go and put some fuel in it for you. I tell you, this would be good for as well. This would be good for somebody that's just passed a test, or somebody that's a little bit changing gear, they find it a bit daunting. Yeah, the quick shifter, even when you're not up in the revs, it's still there, look, still nice. My problem is I've got long legs and a long torso, so it's exaggerated for me when I'm leaning forward to the handlebars. I feel like there's too much weight on my wrists at the minute to what I'm used to. I mean, an R1 and a 5-blade, they're way more compromised than this even. But the seat feels okay. I feel like I've got enough room on the bike. I feel like it's quite a roomy bike. It's not very wide. The handlebars are not very wide, so filtering won't be a problem. But yeah, I've just got back from the ABR rally last weekend, and I tried to go round and it's only gentle off-roading. It's only like riding in that field mostly on my NC750, but it's not built for it. The suspension was crashing out even at the slightest hint of a bump, so I only went round once, gave up on it. It made me a little bit disappointed, but it also made me realise I need a bit of an off-roader in my life. So I managed to bag a go on the Vosges 300 rally, and I took that round the off-road circuit. I thoroughly enjoyed it. My ADV 350, that's working back all through the winter. That's definitely gets used a lot. The NC 750, I tend to use that if I'm going on a bit bigger of a trip or a camping weekend. I'll use the NC 750 because I've got a 3-piece shad luggage for that, you see. This is a nice road. That was a lovely bit of road, that was. I think I'm going to turn around and go back. What's it like turning round? Let's have a look. Oh, it's got a big turning circle. Let's have a play about with the, which one is it? Settings, that one. Let's have a look in the E-clutch. Okay. Up, down. Let's have it on hard. We'll do that for a bit. We'll have it on hard, and then we'll see if we could notice a difference. Okay, first gear. Yes, I think I prefer the E-clutch in hard. And off at this one. And then off here. And this brings us back to Lenton Lane, where you'll find Virtue Honda Nottingham. And here we are. So guys, that concludes today's video on the Honda CBR 650R. It was only a little chance of getting a ride, so I thought I might as well video it. It's not a full in-depth review, but if you've liked the video, give us a thumbs up, a like and a subscribe if you want to, and I'll thank you all very much, and I will see you on the next one. Bye for now.